Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I have for you a really nice and attacking chess game. Isaac Boleslavsky as a white and Vladas Mikenas as a black, and I really believe that you will enjoy this game, which was played on 1957 as the Russian Championship. So we are watching Caro-Kann defense, and Caro-Kann defense used to be one of the most solid chess opening, and it will be interesting how white will start attack against black's king, and at the end we will see a beautiful checkmate. So let's go on. And black played bishop to g4 after move h3. The best answer still is to take knight on f3. Now I will show why. Just imagine that black is playing bishop to h5. This is a mistake because black is losing this diagonal, and this bishop is too far to save d7 or c6 squares. Why? Now white will take on d5, he's playing g4, and now he's playing bishop to b5. Up to theory position, it's difficult for black, and black is under heavy pressure. So d4, e6, and maybe moves like h4 are giving black hard time, and this is not the best position for black. For this reason, the best answer, and this is interesting because as I told you, this game was played on 1957. Till now, everybody is taking knight on f3. Black doesn't mind to play against two bishops because this position remain closed, and two bishops are not strong in this kind of position. So at least white should say, yes, I got two bishops, and black will tell you, I don't mind, because this position is not exactly the great position for two bishops. Black played move e6, and this is another nice move. This is a simple move, but watch this pawn formation, and all these important pawns are sitting on the light squares, and for this reason black doesn't mind to have only dark squares bishop. So okay, move d3 was played, knight f3 and g3. Still we are following up-to-date chess theory, and one more time, this game was played nearly 70 years ago. So nobody was able to find improvement since last 60 or 70 years. Bishop to b4 now is a threat to play move d4. Of course, the best answer was played, and bishop to d2 happened. Now d4, and black is going immediately to exchange dark squares. Why? Because now white doesn't have two bishops advantage. Maybe has a little bit more space advantage, but black should be okay. Watch this position because you will be surprised how white will start this attack. Black is absolutely solid, and now he's playing move queen a5, a3, knight d7, and now he played interesting move h5. He is looking to see move like h4 because in case white is playing this move, he is losing a nice square on g4, or maybe one day a square e3. So okay, what to play, because move like h4 it's not nice to allow. So white played move h4, and black immediately is going in knight to g4. It's hard to say goodbye to this knight because if we are playing move f3, knight is going to e3. Maybe one day, yes. So, but just imagine now that black is trying to send all his pieces to right side of the chessboard, mean that he will castle to the long side. And if white is going to castle for short side, that means that we will see position where attack will be really important, and the side which will start attack as a first will have a chance to get advantage. So bishop h3, knight f6, short castle and long castle. This is a typical position of opposite castling position, and it's important to believe for attack. So knight c4 happened, and now e5. Yes, looks like this square, it's nice square. So how to defend this square? And of course, even white is not happy to see this move. Black is playing in knight to e8, and of course he is going to save this dangerous square. So let's play this move. Yes, this move is a defending d6 square, but it's a little bit too passive. Black is looking forward to start attack. White is looking forward to start attack, and for these reasons it's important to have good pieces, to have strong pieces. And of course, knight on e8 is everything but not a strong and active piece. A4 happened, and this is a nice move. This is a first signal how to start the attack. B4, B5, A5, and if you are playing for attack, you need to open position, and what's important, you need to open lines. Big mistake here, it's to win a pawn. Just see what's going to happen if white is a winning pawn on g4. Maybe this is a material, but material doesn't matter if we are playing for attack, because say we are taking this knight and we are winning this pawn. After move b5, black is winning important center pawn e5, and everybody know that the center pawn is much more important than sides pawn. So this is not winning pawn position, this is only exchanging pawn position, and this is giving nice edge to white. To black, of course. So I'm going back, and white is not taking this pawn, and he played move a4. Of course, now maybe is a threat to win the pawn, because move b5 it's a little bit more risky. But black played move f5. One exchange and another exchange. So now that's another chance to win a pawn, and as I told you, this is a center pawn, so why not to take this pawn? This is a question, but just I will play this move. For example, we are taking this pawn, it's a check, and yes, of course, black will go to b8. But still, because of this position where the attack is much more important, material doesn't matter. And exactly here, black will enjoy open files, and he will try to use these open files as a strong counterplay against white's king. So that's the good lesson to us. If you are playing for attack, it's not healthy to open a position, and it's not healthy to give your opponent some kind of counterplay, counter-attack. And for this reason, exactly here, white is not taking this pawn. He know that this pawn is a weakness, and he know that maybe he will win this pawn in future. So he played move b4. That's nice. Of course, he is looking forward to play move b5, and now rook f8, b5, and for example move c5. What do you think about this move? I think that this move is not going to stop white to play move a5, say something like h6 and f3, and at the end, of course, at least this pawn is in a big danger. And of course, this position is a little bit more open, and in open position, light squares white's bishop should be powerful weapon. So that was only variation. That was not the best line, but that's a variation where you could see how this position is dangerous for black if he is not careful, and if this position is opened. So let's come back, and after move b5, black played this move. So white took on c6, and now bishop to g2, and that's a beautiful move. Just watch how this light squares bishop, it's powerful and it's dangerous, and I think that this is a nearly a winning piece. It's a nice position where you could learn a difference between a knight and a bishop in open position, and how it's important to open lines or file against your opponent king, because if you are playing for attack, you need to play in open files or files and lines. Yes, this is the right word. So queen to c7. Okay, knight d5 is dangerous because rook b1, and I think that this attack is following white's plan. Bishop is going to attack not only this queen but the b7 square, and rook is doing the same job. Maybe this knight is going to help to play knight a5, and I think that this position is lost. This is a huge difference between white's activity, and only active piece should start the attack, and I think that this position is winning for white. And let's come back. So black played queen to c7, and rook b1 happened, so this is a threat. Knight d5, and now white won a pawn. At the end, white won a pawn, but white is not interesting to play endgame and to use his extra pawn for a victory. Now he is interesting to win by attack. And this is a nice story of this game. It's nice to study old game of old chess masters like Capablanca, Alekhine, Lasker, Fine, Marshall, and in chess database we could find thousands and thousands nice chess games, and that's the best way how to improve our chess, just to watch these games and to follow their ideas. So black found it interesting counterplay, and he took immediately on f2, and now he took on g3. Now looks like both players are playing for a win, and attack is really important. Maybe white should be a little bit nervous because there are some threats, but white played rook f3, and now black need to solve a difficult problem. He played move b6 immediately. White is going to open position. If you are playing for attack, it's important to open position and to use your power. So a5 happened, and knight f4. Now looks like this is a tough position for white. So white has to find something strong, something sharp and something aggressive, and he found it. So now white is taking on b6, and he is going to sacrifice rook for a winning attack. That's nice. That's nice, and this position now is a double edge. So white is taking on b6, okay, and he's taking back by a queen. It's a check. So one more check, check on b5, and okay, what to play? Say white now will play check on b6, and I think now he will take on f4. Is a check and checkmate. This is not only the winning knight, but here this is a deadly strong light squares white bishop. As I told you, this bishop is a winning piece, and exactly this is a winning piece. So that was a first variation. A second variation is to go to c8, but now is a check on f5, and of course then black is losing knight, and of course is losing all game. So black is in big troubles, and now rook f2 happened. Threat is a checkmate on b7, and this is a nice piece. So okay, what to be played in case black is taking on g2? This is checkmate in 1, and if he is not taking on g2, it's nearly checkmate on b7. Nearly. So that means that the black is under pressure, and he played rook d5. Check on b6, and okay, one more variation. If black is playing king to d7, is a check. Check on b8, and of course f4 is knight, and at the end this is a winning nearly any game. At least this is a winning position. So for this reason, after check on b6, black played king to c8, but I hope that you have the same feeling as I have, that white has a winning attack. So he was able to open position and he's attacking. That's a good idea, and I hope that you will remember this position, this game, as it's important to open um, lines and diagonals, and to be aggressive. I hope that you are enjoying this game, so if yes, feel free and press like and press follow. Just made my day. Okay, check. If black is going to b8, one more variation is a check, and of course at the end you are winning the knight on f4. Looks like this knight is a deadly danger knight to white, but at the end this is a bigger weakness. So black played to d8 is a check on a8, check on b7, and okay, if it's going to d8 one more time, knight on f4 is lost and the game is lost. If it's going to f6, now it's not bad idea to take this rook because there is a pin. Knight is taking on f2, why not? There's a check here, and knight a5. This is a winning position for white. If you don't believe, stop this video for a while and check this position. I'm sure that you will find the same answer. White is winning. So okay, we are at the end, so nearly at the end. Rook d7, check on e4, and now rook e2, huge threat and big pin. So black is going to f8, he lost a knight, check on f4, but nice move, bishop to f3, and now he came to e1. Knight f6, okay, what's happened if queen to f7? I think this is the nice answer, check, and this is a rook ending winning position for white. So we are at the end this game. I hope that this game you enjoyed and you saw something interesting and some interesting chess attack. So check on g3, rook e7, and knight on g6 is a check, fork, and of course at the end this is a winning position. We are at the end. I hope that it is so nice game. We have the chance to remember strong chess player as Boleslavsky and Mikenas used to be, and I hope that we will learn something, how to attack, how it's important to have good pieces, how it's important to open lines, and you know how it's important to be active in our chess games. I'm at the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And at the end of this video, one more time, thank you very much for every likes and follows. See you soon. Bye bye.